So thank you for your time today. Could you tell me your name and where you're visiting from?
Sure, I'm Jesse, and I'm visiting from Germany, but before I was in Taiwan.
Okay.
So this is just a layover to get to Canada eventually.
Wow, okay. How long are you staying in Japan?
About, I think, 3 more hours,
Okay.
3 or 4 more hours.
A flying trip.
Yeah, and I've been here since about 4 a.m. So
Wow.
it's a very short trip, but
Yeah.
I like it so far. I mean, it's nice. It's blistering out, but that's fine.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, despite
Of
the
course.
very, very strong heat. So wow, this is like a very, very short trip indeed. Have you ever been to Japan before?
No, this is my very first time.
Okay.
And I thought, well, it's my first time here, and I have a 12-hour period where I can go out and be out and about and, take a look at whatever's here. So why not take the chance,
Yeah.
and just take a look around, see how it's like. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of walking around and thinking there's a crosswalk right there in Shibuya. So, probably good here. So I had some really nice coffee back there, and
Okay.
then this is it.
Yeah. I think that's like the best way to explore a country though, is just to like wander around, bump into fun things.
Oh yeah, I'm very bad at planning, so that kind of goes hand in hand as well. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
And do you know much about Japanese culture, or do you have much in Germany by the way of Japanese food or anime or anything?
Well, yeah, there's a few animes that I've watched before, but not too many. I can read half of what's written here because I am a Chinese teacher, so that kind of makes it a little bit easier. But then it also is very confusing because I just came from Taiwan, so I'm still kind of thinking in Chinese, and then seeing all these characters that are half of what I know, and then the other half which I just can't wrap my head around.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd. Yeah. So, but it's a very interesting experience, and it's very nice to be here.
Good. What do you plan to do for the rest of your time here?
Well, I don't know. I'll see where it takes me. I think I want to do some shopping because I had to withdraw a certain amount of money, and since I'm only going to be here for 12 hours, I need to spend that money as well. So I've made it quite luxurious for myself, or at least the bank did.
Okay. And has anything struck you in your time here? Like, it could be anything. It could be like the shops, the people, the mannerisms, the way that the city is designed, anything at all like that struck you about Japan?
That is a very interesting question because I spent a lot of time in both China and Taiwan, and being here has really made me reflect on how things, or why things are so different in Taiwan compared to China, so mainland China. You can really see the influence that you have in the politeness of people, or what is considered polite here and what is considered polite in Taiwan, which seems to differ quite a bit from mainland China. And I think that is really nice. And I think the people here so far in the 4 hours I have been here have been so incredibly nice and welcoming, and have just been helping me out, a clueless foreigner just walking out and about. So that has been the highlight of my trip so far, and again, the 4 hours that I've been here.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you so much for giving your opinion, even though it's such a short trip. And I strongly encourage you to just enjoy as much as you can, spend that yen. Yeah, explore Japan.
I mean, I have to, right? I have to. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Lovely.
Cool.
Perfect. That was really nice. Okay, great. So thank you for being on the channel today. Could you tell me your names and where you're from?
My name is Stephanie from America.
My name is Kalia, and I guess I'm from America too.
Lovely, okay. And could you tell me whether you're visiting or whether you live here? What's your story when it comes to Japan?
We were living in Sasebo for 3 years, and now we're living in Yokosuka. We'll be there for 3 years too.
Okay.
We're here for military.
Oh, I see, okay. And how long have you been in Japan?
Right now, about 3.5 years. Yeah.
Wow. Right, so around like Corona time then.
Yes, we were delayed coming here because of COVID, and then when we got here, it was still going on. Yeah.
What is something that you really like about Japan?
For me, Japan is a very clean environment. It's very safe. The people are very nice, welcoming, and helpful. Would be some of the main things.
How about you? What do you like about Japan?
I really like how the people are and how they cook the food here.
Okay, yeah. What's your favorite Japanese food?
Probably sushi.
Oh yeah, so delicious, isn't it? Good, okay. How about you? Do you like the Japanese food?
Oh yeah, I love the Japanese food. It's really healthy and delicious. A lot of flavor. So we really enjoy eating here.
Did you find any culture shocks or anything difficult about moving to Japan?
I actually had more culture shock moving back to America from Japan. It was difficult to get used to being in America again after being here. Yeah.
What are some of the differences between like the Japanese way of life and then like American way of life? Like what was the kind of like re-culture shock that really surprised you?
I would say Japanese people are very thoughtful about other people around them and their environment, whereas American, it's more like about you, and you're not really worried about other people around you. So for me, I think Japanese people are way more considerate.
Okay. Is there anything you don't like about life in Japan?
I can't think of anything that I don't like about being here. We want to stay here.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay, lovely. Do you like your time in Japan? Do you like living in Japan?
It is pretty different from America, and I do like living in Japan. It's really nice here.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time today.
Sure, thank you.
Enjoy.